Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to create anti-recoil settings for Soldier 76 on the Zim Matrix. And first I'll just start by showing you guys a little demo of how the anti-recoil works, and then I'll get into the actual explanation of how to create them. Right, now we're going to go into how to actually create the anti-recoil settings for Soldier 76. So first you're going to want to make a profile for Overwatch 2. I'm on Series X. And once you have your settings, you're going to go all the way to the mappings. And you can see here, these are the anti-recoil controls I use, but I'll actually show you guys how to make them from scratch. So how to make them from scratch, first you're going to create a new binding, and you're going to bind it to whatever your shoot button is. I think for most people it's probably mouse left button. And once you select mouse left button, you're going to want to bind it to whatever the shoot button is on your native controller. So for me, I'm on Xbox, and it is the right trigger button. From there, you're going to want to go into the Smart Actions editor at the bottom. And now, because Soldier 76's shooting takes about 3 seconds to unload a full clip, we are going to have to create 7 sequences, and with those sequences, each one is going to have an increasing amount of anti-recoil, because as you saw, Soldier's recoil increases the longer you shoot, so you can't just have one anti-recoil setting for the entire mag. You're going to have to create several to get the optimal anti-recoil effect. So to begin this process, you're going to click Aim Magnitude, Aim Angle, Weight. And we're going to do that 7 times total. So that was 1. Then we're going to do it again. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there you go. You should have 7 of each of the 3 different settings, and in that order as well, it has to be. And the first thing we're going to do is set the times for each of them. So you're going to click on the weight button right there, the little clock symbol, and that setting is going to be 300 milliseconds on the first one. And then it's going to be 500 for the second one, 500 for the third, 500 for the fourth, 500 for the fifth, and 500 for the sixth, and 500 for the seventh. So just to go back and summarize that, that's 300 on the first one and 500 on the other 6. And now we're going to actually create the anti-recoil settings. So just before we actually go into this, all of the magnitude settings, the ones with the 180 degrees in them, we're not going to touch any of those, because that would adjust the angle. We're not going to touch any of the 180 degree angle settings, because that's for recoil that goes in left-right directions, and Soldier's recoil is purely vertical. So we are only going to deal with the aim magnitude setting. So for the first one, you're going to put it at 0.44. For the second one, it's going to be 0.87. Oh, sorry, 0.87. And if you feel like the settings I've created aren't perfect, you can tweak these however you see fit. 0.87, there we go. And this one is going to be 1.14. And the next one is 1.18. And if you couldn't tell, you can use the plus minus symbol on the left and right of the slider here to do these micro adjustments to the aim. So I said 1.18. And then this next one is going to be 1.27. This one is 1.38. And the last one is going to be 1.46. And there you go. Let me just scroll up and show you from top to bottom what it looks like. Again, all of the angle settings should still be at 180. You shouldn't have touched any of those. And all of the other time and magnitude settings should be as follows. And this is what I found to be the most optimal anti-recoil controls you can create for Soldier 76. Thanks.